with those warmer temps, apparently it's termite season.
Yes.
Probably something you didn't want to know on your Friday, but it's something you should know. And here to tell us why is the president of United Pest and Turf Control, Mr. Toby Thomas. Toby, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, glad to be here.
I'm a little scared today. I'm not going to lie. You want to tell us what we have right here in this lovely, heavily protected case?
This is a termite colony, a miniature one. But a lot of people don't ever get to see these guys because they are subterranean termites. And which means they live in the ground, so nobody really ever sees them unless you bust open a piece of wood like this or dig up some ground. So this right here is like an ant farm. You've probably heard of ant farms before.
Sure.
This is a termite farm. It's a piece of wood. They give it a little water just every so often, and it keeps them alive. If they have moisture and a food source like that, they get the cellulose out of the wood and they thrive.
So they're like your little pets in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been told not to talk with my hands today because I do not want to get anywhere near that. Okay, so again, these are just termites living their happy little lives. Toby, when you say it's termite season, what exactly does that mean?
Well, that's they're referring to like in the springtime, the swarmers come out. A lot of people they're the winged termites. You have in the colony.
Oh, they fly.
Yes, they're the flyers. So they have the wings and they come out and they're the reproductives. And you have the queen, the soldiers, workers, and the reproductives, which is the swarmers in the spring. So when we have warm weather. And it gets damp, we get the rain, they come out, they fly around, they scare everybody to death. So we'll get calls this time of year and they'll be like, I've got thousands of these termites.
Oh, yeah.
And it panics people really. And sometimes that's why it's good to have a professional to check it out, to identify it, because sometimes, not all the time, but maybe just a small percentage of the time you go out there, they're actually flying ants. But they very much resemble each other, but that's what they do, and they call them swarmers. Because they got wings, and what they're doing when a colony is in the ground or in the wood and they get mature, and they send out the swarmers to start a second, or you might say a branch office, to start the next colony.
Oh no,
so, yeah.
And these colonies, they can do some damage, Toby. There's some bad boys. I think I read a colony can eat up to 2 pounds of wood in a week's time frame or something. Let's look at some of the damage. You've got an example.
$5 billion worth of damage
goodness
annually
gracious.
just in the United States. This right here is an example. Our sales manager Joshua got this, and I borrowed it. But this is, you can see the mud in here. They eat the wood from the inside out. And this is their home. If they have this, a good piece of wood that's not treated, and then they get a little moisture, then they're happy.
Oh goodness! So what are some initial signs of this kind of activity and any kind of preventative measures we need to take, Toby?
Every structure that's made out of wood, if it's made out of wood, in that structure needs to be treated preventative, and that's the best way. Usually, when a home is first built, they'll do a treatment to prevent it. If not, you're susceptible. Here in the South, we say it's not if you'll get termites. It's not will you. It's when will you?
When, yeah.
Because you're going to if it's not treated. But this you've got the damage. They do a lot of them. One queen can lay 5,000 to 10,000 eggs per queen.
The statistics are making me nervous, Toby. You probably love this information, and I'm sure our viewers are soaking it up as well. But again, so a big important key, getting your home treated. Any other, though, just kind of basic tips? I've read, not planting too many plants in and around our wood home. Are orange peels effective? Because I read that. Or is that fake?
Yeah.
You're probably like, no, the orange peels are not the way.
There's all kind of things out there, but really, what you want to do is like tips would be like not store firewood up close to the house. Your timbers on landscaping timbers. You want to keep a close eye on them, because as they decay, as they deteriorate, they're susceptible to termite activity. So you can check those. Moisture, leaks, plumbing leaks, gutters leaking, any kind of moisture, you want to keep that away from the house. Because when you get moisture and you get wood up there, that's disaster. It's just a matter of time.
Absolutely. Well, Toby, we thank you so much for the role that you play in helping keep us and our homes safe. Recap for us, if you will, where our viewers can contact you, whether they either have a problem or just want to take preventative action.
There's a lot of good companies out there. We're United Pest and Turf. Been in business for 33 years, and I've been doing this personally for 44. I know you don't look like it, maybe, but 44 years, and we've had a ball. The Lord's blessed us, and we've had a ball killing termites. termites.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, happy termite season to you, Toby. Thank you again so much for coming on. We'll likely check back in again soon. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.